Hey coaches, for this video I'm going to talk to you about the program flow and the science of our Classic Warrior, so our Maximum Overdrive or our Saturday Classic Warrior format. This is a partner trade one, and a couple things. This is usually designed as a more redline-esque type workout. Now some of our formats will be full red lines, some of them, like I said, redline-ish on this one. But a couple keys. Number one of the big keys on this one is it is designed to be a partner interacting workout. So one partner is going while one partner is resting. Now check your floor plan again, see how the formats were laid out, but there's going to be 10 stations with 3 pieces of equipment at each one, and you're going to have a partner start at each piece of equipment. So for example, if the station was an EQ bar, there'd be one station, and there'll be one EQ bar, so you're going to have 3 EQ bars and then 3 yellow discs. The yellow discs are basically where the partner on active recovery would rest. So again, just laid out the way the gym floor plan is. But that's important to know because when you look on the gym floor, like I said, there's going to be spots for 60 people, but there's going to be 30 pieces of equipment because everyone is partnered up at a piece of equipment. Now, on this one, they're going to go for 30 seconds. So for example, if Coach Don and I are partners, and I'm going to go for 30 seconds, give me maximum effort on this one. So again, as long as I can maintain good form, I'm basically as fast as I can go with good form. When the buzzer sounds, I will have 10 seconds, high five my partner, and they will go for 30 seconds, and they're going to trade back and forth like that until they've both done the exercise 4 times. Now our goal in this one would be kind of that you go really hard, and then when you're on the active recovery, you're kind of going to catch your breath for the first little bit of it, because the first 10, 15 seconds is not the challenge part, and then you're going to kind of cheer your partner on as they get that last 15, 10 seconds, whatever, then the buzzer sounds, and you trade back and forth. By the time we get to that 4th one, you're like, oh my goodness, the heart rate's up, and then we'll rotate, we'll grab that water break. Now again, obviously they could have grabbed a sip of water when they were in the middle of their active recoveries. They'll go to the next station, and they'll do that all over again, and we're going to make one trip around the gym. Now, because of the fact that this is a red line format, or because we're going to have to kind of start off going, really good, there's more than likely a pre-exhaust. So again, check it out, because again, we're probably just going to get the heart rate up a little bit before we ask someone to put their gas pedal to the floor on this one. So what should happen on this one, and kind of the science behind this one, guys, is that in 30 seconds, I want to basically kind of, burn through that first energy system, if you will, and then when I'm done, I'm going to recover part of that by kind of being here for 30 seconds. Now, what you might find, guys, and it's just kind of the difference of exactly kind of which station a client may start at, because what you're going to find is, in that red line, midline, there's some station where we purposely may bring the heart rate down a little bit just so that, again, we're not staying in the 190s the entire time. But what you might have is a client may start off and might be struggling to keep their heart rate up. Maybe they're really conditioned in that particular move or whatever. And you may find that in their active recovery, instead of hugging their knees trying to catch their breath, they're doing jumping jacks, kind of jogging in place. Again, as long as they can keep their heart rate in place where they can really give everything they got on the station and go back, that's fine. What we would probably, as a coach, be kind of watching line to kind of coach through and using our minds and cheerleading, and even just in that personal touch coaching stuff, is if the active recovery, so bad example, just bear with me. If they're doing wall balls and then they come over here and they start doing jumping jacks, by the time they get to that 3rd set, they're going to be so out of breath, their wall balls are going to be like, I'm gone to level 1, I'm doing 3 of them, taking a break. What we really want to avoid is where they're taking a break in their working set because the active recovery burned them out. So we just want to kind of again, if they want to move around, do that. That's great. I want a few extra steps. I want to jog in place a little bit as I'm kind of shaking it out because, maybe instead of being 190, my heart rate's to 160, which again, I'm in the red line, stuff looks great, stuff, and that's fine. So those are the big keys we just need to understand as a coach. We're coaching this. What we're really looking for, kind of what we as coaches are coaching on the floor is whichever partner's on the station, we want them to go that full buzzer with max effort, so you're kind of cheering them on, you're encouraging the partners to cheer their partners on to get that full set in, and then when they're done, switch that up, and again, if they're kind of hugging their knees, but again, we're not trying to send people to the bathroom throwing up, but if they're hugging their knees a little bit, they're like, man, kind of, and that out of breath for that little bit, again, that's great because we're using that 40 seconds, right? 30 seconds while the partner goes, plus the 10 seconds to switch in that. So we want to use that on that one. So those are kind of the keys for how this format works, and how to coach it would be in that, really push them on that 30 seconds, encourage them to recover. Again, that recovery might be a little bit of movement, that's fine. But that's the science behind our Classic Warrior, and then the biggest thing, like I said, guys, is they'll go back and forth 4 times, and they'll rotate next corner, they'll go back and forth 4 times, and they're going to make one trip around the gym. This is our Classic Warrior for Saturdays.